Welcome back again. So in today's class we will try to learn what are hyperlinks and then how to use hyperlinks inside our HTML pages. So these hyperlinks, they are very important in terms of web designing. Because of hyperlinks, it makes us easy to navigate from one places to another on the internet. So these hyperlinks, they are web navigational elements which allow user to move around on the internet. So with the help of this hyperlink, you can move around on the same web page or to another web pages. So basically all the files, all the documents on the internet are linked to one another by using this hyperlink. So like for example, if you use a Facebook, let's use an example Facebook. So inside your Facebook, for example, if you click on notification, after that, after viewing your notification, if you come back home again, from home again you may go to profile. Yeah, and then after viewing your profile page again you may go to view your images. So all these are possible because all the documents are interlinked to one another using hyperlink. And then for example, inside your notification, for example, you have some updates to visit a particular website. If you click that particular updates, it redirects you to another website again. So that redirection it is done with the help of hyperlinks. So all the documents within the same web page are hyperlinked with one another, and then from within the particular web page you are again linked to external web pages also. So these hyperlinks, they are basically used to link different files or different contents together. Now to create a hyperlink, let's create one heading one. After that, let's write this is an example of hyperlinks. Okay, now to create a hyperlink, the HTML tag is a href is equal to, after that again we have to give a value out here. After that, to close a hyperlink we have to close it this way. So in a hyperlink, A stands for anchor, after that href stands for hypertext reference. So this anchor and then this hypertext reference, and then it will have a value. So this is the value, means it is the resources to which one you user to take when the user click on that link. So after creating that, click here. So you can give any name, or you can insert a pattern also, which we will be learning later on. So for our example, let's right click here. So this click here, this is the visible part of a hyperlink. So to the user, this value it will not be displayed inside our browser. What the user will see is they will see only this one. So when they click that click here menu, it will take the resources what we have written here. So for now, let's save this one. After that, let's give it as hyperlink.html. Okay, now if we refresh it, or if you run it inside our browser, this is our main heading. This is the heading we have created just now. After that, this is the visible part inside a hyperlink. So when we click here, it should take us to the resources which we have indicated here, but right now we did not write anything. So for example, you may write www google.com if you are live, if you are creating a live project. For example, when the user click here, it will redirect the user to google.com. So in our example, I have linked this one to Google. So when I click it, it should it should take the user to Google if you are working online. But right now, since we are creating it offline instead of this Google, let's try to use those pages which we have already created in our previous classes. So let's go back here. This is my hyperlink, and then inside that hyperlink I want to give a link. When the user click that link, it will open image, let's say image.html. so let's go back here. After that, let's write image.html. so let's save this one. So when the user click the menu, click here, it will open image.html. so let's go back, let's refresh it. So when the user click it, it will open that image page. So that's how basically this hyperlink works. This is an anchor text, hypertext reference, and it have a value. So this value should be the resources what you want the user to view it when the user click this particular button. So similar to inserting an image, if you have a different directory like this, you can go on and then give the page name or image name or so on, anything what you want the user to view it when the user click that menu. So that this is one of the basic method of creating a hyperlink. When the user click it, it will open that particular image. Now let us try to create another hyperlink here. After that, let's try to use the same image. Now let us try to open a hyperlink and a new tab. For example, out here in our example, when we click this one, this image.html, it gets opened in the same tab out here. So let us try to create a hyperlink. When the user click it, it will open in a new tab. So right after that image name, we have to write target is equal to double quotation underscore, after that blank. So this is an HTML tag to open a hyperlink in a new tab. So let's save this one. Let's see. So when I click the first one, it opens in a new tab, but when I click on the second link, this one, it opens in a new tab here. So that is the working of target is equal to double quotation underscore and then blank. So let's try to give a one line break so that it will appear in a new line. So basically this second method of hyperlink, they are basically used when you want to link your web page to external web page, or when you want your user to redirect it to external web pages. It is very necessary to use target is equal to blank. It is not mandatory, but it will be very important if you redirect your user in a new tab when you are referring them to an external web pages. Okay, now let's give one more PR. Okay, and then let's try to create another hyperlink where instead of having this text like link, we will try to create an image so that when the user click that image, it will open that particular resources. Okay, so let us try to create an image, sample image, using okay, try to use a small image. Okay, after that let's save this one. Save as. I will save it inside my folder. So let's go to my desktop. After that my folder name was html5. After that, inside these images, let's save this one as okay .png. After that, let's give click. So image name is click, file extension is .png. Okay. Now let's go back to our notepad. After that, let's create one hyperlink here. After that, let's make it simple. After that, instead of click here, we want an image. So what we have to do is we have to insert that image. img is rc is equal to. After that, I have saved my images inside my images folder, and then it was click.png. So the image name is .png. After that, you can give your height is equal to, let's say, 100 pixel. After that, width is equal to, let's try to give 150 pixel. Okay. So we have a hyperlink, and then instead of having a text, we have inserted an image. So let's go to our browser. If we refresh it, so you will get that button here. Just click me. So when you click that, again, still it will open your image.html. So like instead of linking only to these images.html, you can link it to any of the pages. Let's try to use background.html. So for our first link, let's give background.html. Let's save this one. Let's go back. So when we click here, it should open that background.html. So it will open our background page. So that's how you interlink one page to another. So those are the different methods of hyperlinking you can use inside your HTML pages. That's all. See you in the next